Hello and welcome to another MCO update on XRP. The daily, 4-day chart actually, that we're looking at here remains unchanged, but we can also see here on this time frame that the market continues to push higher. So yeah, we're still obviously looking for one more high on this chart, potentially into the region $4.20. That's at least the next resistance level if we can break above the January highs. Which are located around $3.30 to $3.40. So yeah, still tracking $4.20 as a key target to the upside, or let's say rather next resistance. That's overall just a level to keep in mind, but more ideally $5, $5.65 as per previous update videos are the next really ideal targets for this fifth wave to the upside, which might have started actually in April with this swing low that formed at $1.62. Important is, again, just a reminder for those who have been watching previous updates, but also for those who are new on this channel. The idea is that the $1.21 level, Fibonacci support, which is the 50% retracement, that needs to hold really to keep the overall upside pressure alive. And as long as we're holding that, I would see this here as a range for a bullish outcome. Okay, so the idea is that we formed a larger degree fourth wave or finished this in June last year, June, July. And then from there, the market started a rally. So far, 3 waves up. This would be a fourth wave pullback. And then typically, because in Elliott wave, we're always looking for 5 waves in impulsive structures. The idea is that we get basically that one more high in a fifth wave to complete the entire move that started in June, July. Yeah, this is ideal. So that is still the thesis, still the idea. And of course, that means that within this range, you could say between $1.21 and $3.40, we of course could see a little bit more up and down movement. I mean, to be honest, from this time frame's point of view, this is really just noise. And it's important that the $1.21 level is holding, because that is really key support. Below that level, I would need to change my perspective, but the great thing about Elliott wave is that it always gives us alternative scenarios that we can, for example, prepare for in advance and integrate into our trading plan. So just quickly, if we break below $1.21, then the focus will shift to this lower support area between 60 cents and 87 cents. But that would be a different structure, and we don't need to talk about that in much detail, because so far we are holding above that area anyway, and we haven't even confirmed any alternative scenario. Now, looking at the shorter time frame, if you watched the last video, then you know we were already here talking about a potential 5-wave move up in development. So thesis is currently that a fourth wave has bottomed on the 7th of April. That is very much in line with what I am tracking for the Bitcoin chart as well. And the idea is that we are therefore in a fifth wave to the upside. That might take us to $5 plus, yeah. But this fifth wave that we just talked about on the larger time frame is a 5-wave move itself. And this here is wave 1 that's currently developing, at least based on what I can see right now. Once we have a local top now, we can add support for wave 2. At the moment, it's too early for that, because the move to the upside, while it can be considered a 5-wave move up, that fifth wave internally can stretch a little higher and might reach $2.46 or $2.55 next. Wouldn't be a problem, and it seems like that there might be some more upside adjustments more directly. Once we then have a local top in place, the corrective pullback could be next for a wave 2 before we then even go higher. But we cannot define a support area for the wave 2 yet, because as long as we're holding upper micro support, this micro support area here, the focus could still be on higher prices. And the price has actually tested this already. And I don't need to adjust it. It's still the same as in the previous updates. But yeah, I mean, the idea is as long as we're holding $2.26, there isn't even any signal that a top is in place. So could go higher. I already mentioned the next upside targets, even here on the micro level. I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.